Happy Halloween, it's me again, Miss Shelby.
And it's me, Leeann.
And we're here with another Halloween PSA. Skeletons and ghosts and ghouls, green and goblins fighting duels, werewolves rising from their tombs, witches on their magic broom.
Halloween's a time for fun with your friends. Follow these tips so the fun never ends.
Check your candy, wear reflective gear. You don't want to get spooky dooky in your rear.
When trick-or-treating, make eye contact with drivers, or else you could be dragged underneath a vehicle.
Make sure your costume fits when you buy it at the store. Otherwise your booty's gonna be falling on the floor.
Decorative contact lenses may seem like fun without a prescription. They're both dangerous and illegal.
Get your face out of your phone and have fun with your friends. Come on, kids, this ain't a Pokemon gym.
Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for teens.
Halloween.
Halloween is fun for friends.
Halloween.
Halloween is fun for some friends.
Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Hot Minute.
Thank you to Jamie. Thank you to Ashley for providing a rich community platform to speak to kids. Be safe.
What an elegant fade out.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was Miss Shelby and Leeann.
That's a wonderful theme song.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank
It made me laugh a lot.
Thank you. I thought it was helpful. I think it's a really good reminder that anyone can submit a theme song.
Anyone can submit a theme song.
Hot
You,
Minute.
the listener.
Text 240-823-4688 to submit your song. Please. I'm Jamie.
I'm Ashley.
And this is Hot Minute.
We're Hot Minute.
We're Hot Minute, and we're going to talk about who's hot and
What we think is hot, people that are hot, fun
and,
things that we like to discuss because we're friends.
We might get off track,
but that's okay because that's
it's the fun of it. It's
you're
fun.
listening to two friends talk to each other right now.
And you know what's coming up?
What's coming up, Jamie?
Me asking you a question.
What?
Who are you crushing on?
I'm so glad you asked me that because you know who I'm crushing on?
No. But
I'm crushing on the
in 2
very
days.
concept of Halloween. Woo! Spooky sounds.
ghosts
spooky sounds.
and goblins.
Skeletons, especially skeletons.
So would you say that skeletons are your crush this week?
I would say skeletons are without a doubt my crush. Literally today, I was looking at a tag on Twitter, and it was called "Skeletons in Church" or "Church Skeletons," and it was all of these like medieval churches in Europe, and all of these carved skeletons and memento mori and all these ancient things. And it's like, here's a skeleton like lounging in a church in Wales. Here's a skeleton like watching out over a baby. You know, because they have a lot of roles.
I love that. You know, I wasn't necessarily ready to crush on much this week because I'm just so jazzed about
the holiday
spooky season.
You're just you're flashing orange and black at me right now.
Just every day. Epilepsy. But if you were to ask me,
if I were to ask you a question, something like, "Hey, Jamie, who are you crushing on?"
I'm crushing on people that say that they've had sex with a ghost.
That's a really long list.
It's a really long list.
Dan Aykroyd and Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and like my friend sent me a text, and now I can't find it, and I thought that I could.
Was it a text about having sex with a ghost?
It was about a lady in England named Amethyst. Oh no, here we go. She's in England. It's a Daily Mail. It's a Daily Mail article. And she really wants to fuck a ghost. And her name is Amethyst Realm from Bristol, and she's a spiritual guidance counselor, and she wants to not only have sex with the ghost, but she wants to have a baby with the ghost, and that's my crush.
Best of luck to her.
I know.
Best of luck to her. I just quickly Googled had sex with ghost, and Bobby Brown says he once had sex with a ghost, according to this Dayton Daily News article from 2016.
Who else?
He didn't go into many details.
You know, I bet Ariana Grande's fucked a ghost.
I would if I were her.
I would too. Girl, she's not having a lot of luck. What else do you feel about skeletons?
I like that we are all a skeleton inside of us. Every single person on Earth is a skeleton.
Yeah.
The ground is fucking filled with them.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
God.
Like, what's the scary movie where it's like the people?
Poltergeist.
It's
Yeah.
exactly like that. Everywhere you're walking.
Everywhere you're walking, just walking on some old bones.
Mm-hmm.
Digging up bones.
I'm digging up bones. I know that song. I listened to that song even. I listened to the whole song multiple times
Really?
because of you.
Doing things that's better left alone. You can follow us on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. We're on the internet.
You can follow us on Twitter at HOTT Minute. We're now on Spotify.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
As well. I
That's
forgot to
pretty
do
fun.
all housekeeping. Yeah, you can go listen to us there. Add us to a playlist.
Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Those are the only things that
Yeah.
we're on, I think.
LinkedIn. We're not
no,
on LinkedIn.
but we do have a website.
We do. Hotminute.com.
Yeah, with 2 T's.
HOTT. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Like
So,
and subscribe, guys.
like and subscribe. Vote early and often. I think for Halloween, I think we should keep it kind of
Sexy.
In a sexy. Halloween is the sexiest holiday.
I'm not going to disagree.
Easter?
I was trying to think. I was like, are there any? Well, I was going to say Valentine's Day, but that's
that's
kind
terrible.
of, yeah.
That's like love.
It is love, and it's also like the dead of winter.
Halloween is dangerous.
Halloween, you're out at night.
Yeah.
There are
Pretending to be someone that you're not.
people
Or
put
something.
fire in gourds and then just put them on their porches.
Yeah, without
That's
any
fun.
supervision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teens are up to no good. Probably drinking and sex.
Oh, they're
the
definitely
theme song
doing it.
touches on some of those controversial
Yeah.
topics, I feel.
Well, and I feel like kids need to be safe.
I
But I also
definitely
think they
think
should fuck.
Yeah.
No, like older ones.
Like, if you can drive. Like, if you're driving
If you can
around.
drive with another teen that can also drive.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll move on from this. I just think they're sexy and they're having fun.
I agree. What's the sexiest Halloween costume you ever dressed up in yourself?
Oh my God. Well, I normally don't do sexy because I've always been like, oh, I'm a contrarian and I don't want to be sexy. A few years ago, I did a $1 million Baby Spice. So like that was sexy because I had on like I looked cute, but I had a crushed windpipe.
I remember this
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah. So that was
that was
fun.
really good.
One time I was like Fraulein Sally Bowles from Cabaret in college.
That's a good one.
Because I was like, oh, I
Did
like
you have the
theater.
little bowler
but
hat and the
yeah.
little... Yeah.
But I was like, I like theater, but also I want people to know that I have a nice ass.
I like that you referred to her specifically as Fraulein Sally Bowles instead of Liza Minnelli from Cabaret.
I was the character, not the actress. Yeah. What about you? What's your sexiest Halloween?
I've never
get
had
up?
I dressed as like a cat lady one year. One year, like
a collector of cats.
Yeah, I just got like a big oversized sweater that had some dumb cat. I dress for comfort basically on
Same.
Halloween.
Usually, yeah.
What else? That's it. I haven't dressed up for like years.
I was
I've
a
been handing out the
clitoris.
candy.
Oh, yeah,
for
I
a couple
hate-
years.
I hate
love
that.
handing
Oh,
out the candy. I love handing out the candy because I get the good shit,
I don't
and that
wanna
means I'm respected in the neighborhood.
That's it. That is true. I just don't like to see kids having fun. I do. So moving on from Halloween, or not moving on from Halloween, moving really directly, squarely into it. I recently I got on the Roku channel, and you can watch any classic show. And most of them, I was like, I don't want to watch these. They're probably really racist, like Beverly Hillbillies and like, I don't know, maybe not.
Petticoat Junction.
Petticoat Junction. And then I was like, Addams Family. And I feel like modern day people only know of Addams Family as like Angelica Houston,
The
Raul
film.
Julia.
Yeah.
Which we should get to and talk about.
We will.
But I was struck by how funny the Addams Family
That's
was.
interesting.
I didn't expect it at all. But most importantly, how sexy Morticia is.
Yeah.
Carolyn Jones
Yes.
is the actress. My boyfriend was sitting beside me and he was not paying attention. And then he looked up and he was like, she's hot.
Humana.
Haruka. She's so sexy. And John Aston is sexy.
John Aston, you just recently realized or learned
Not
is
dead.
with us still. Yeah.
Just with a big boner, just in the nursing home. I don't know.
Here's a picture of Carolyn Jones
Look
out
at
of
this bitch.
costume.
Looks
Yeah.
like Louise Brooks or something, like
She's-
cheekbones for days. But yeah, very sexy.
very lovely.
They let her, and like I realized too, the reason she's really sexy in this like 60s sitcom is because she has like modern day styling. She has like cool hair. She has a fitted dress. She has
That's
cleavage.
astute. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, why does she look so good? Also, she's like weird, you know. Anyway, she looked great.
I never watched The Addams Family or The Munsters.
Mm.
She was married to Aaron Spelling
Oh my God, really?
from 1953 to 1964.
Oh shit! You know what? She made him who he was. She made him who he was.
I'm doing the math on that. Yeah.
Fuck you, Candy. Lurch from there. Tall, drink of water.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Loyal. If you're gonna have a servant,
You rang. Cousin It. You mentioned.
Cousin It, the film series, which we touched on briefly, really, I feel like definitively went on record as
Right.
saying that Cousin It is like super fucking sexy, and not just sexy, but like fuckable.
Do you think what does he smell like? Like Moroccan oil?
like Prel, like Pert Plus.
See, I think it's like a leave-in conditioner, like a really nice
Like
one.
I don't know, Head and Shoulders.
Mane and tail. So it's real soft. Angelica Houston is one of the sexiest women,
Yeah.
like just separate from the Addams family. That's why I think it's like she to me is like a different. Like Carolyn,
like,
Carolyn Jones.
softer.
When the
She's
fuck are we
kind-
going to talk about Carolyn Jones if we're not talking about the Addams family? Never.
I mean, I looked up her. Yeah, no.
You knew nothing about
When we're
her.
talking about Aaron Spelling again,
Right.
it's like, do you remember that he was married to Carolyn
Yeah,
Jones?
yeah.
What I love about Angelica Houston and the Addams family is the way her eyes are lit throughout the entire movie. They always like highlight her eyes in this
Yeah.
really like beautiful kind of like
She
German
looks-
expressionism, like dramatic sort of like
She looks
angles.
great.
She's always looking good. Her husband in that film was fine as well. R.I.P. Mr. Julia.
Oh my God. How did he die?
I remember, was it like cancer?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. I remember he died when I was a kid, though, and I remember being sad about it because I thought he was handsome.
Same. I remember where I was when he died. I was trying to get one of those big bouncy balls out of that wire cage at Walmart.
Was there an announcement over the Walmart shoppers?
Attention, Walmart shoppers. We've lost a veteran Spanish actor, Raul Julia.
Star of stage and screen, Raul Julia. Most recent, the last movie he was in was like the Street Fighter video game movie. I think where he had.
Fly as hell. Yeah. I was also in a Walmart when Ann Nicole Smith died. I was at the McDonald's in a super Walmart.
That one they definitely announced.
Yeah, they did.
She went, like was working there.
Raul Julia, though,
Yeah.
he was a looker,
He was.
in my opinion, which is correct.
I feel like
San Juan, Puerto Rico, he was born. There we go.
Oh, that's tragic. So I feel like
know.
we need to call out something in this episode.
Yeah.
And not the fact that I said kids should have sex. I meant older, like 18-year-old children that are just wanton.
I was going to bring this up.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
who's that?
So that is, I don't know if you listen to season 1, that is our lawyer, Brooks.
Hi, hey everyone.
Hi,
It's me. It's the
hi,
lawyer
Lawyer
Brooks.
Brooks. What are you doing here?
Well, I just have to come every Halloween
He
episode.
said he had to come.
Right, you have to be careful with that. No, but for as your attorney, everything's gotten way too spooky this episode. And I just had to come in and just really put my foot down. Also,
Okay.
just talking about kids can fuck. You have to be very specific about that, Jamie Bradley. I'm gonna do an affidavit.
Which kids?
Just
I mean, just sexy ones that are old.
Sexy
what I
old
meant.
children like Raul Julia.
oh, he's out of his
Yeah,
stroke.
like in their 30s. In their 30s.
Children in their early 30s.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
Which is honestly
kids.
like
Club kids.
kids these days, you never know.
I know.
Michael Ailig.
Zendaya.
Speaking of monsters.
Monster. Oh. What, besides helping us avoid horrible lawsuits and censorship, what's up?
To your audience who cannot see you, I just need to point out they are wearing the most insane costumes. Ashley, I do not know how much you spent on that. It is
$47,000.
Oh my God.
Thank you
Whoa.
for
every
asking.
penny.
Whoa.
She's dressed as an Egyptian.
Goddess. She's just
She's
as
just
ISIS.
but like
Yeah.
But like the
Please clarify.
Yeah, the goddess. The goddess Isis.
Thank you. I stole a lot of artifacts, which is paying smugglers is where most of the money went.
Yeah, she's an art thief. A sophisticated art thief is hers.
So today, legally, every podcast has to have like a real gimmicky game. So I'm back with another one, y'all. I hope you're excited.
Yay! I like games.
So I call this one Smash, Spook, or Slash. It's real similar to Fuck, Marry, Kill. It's actually the exact same thing, except it's just Smash, Spook, or Slash.
Okay.
So
Define spook. What are we doing in that part?
you're just sort of scaring them. You're giving them a little fright.
Like, woo!
Instead of getting married, we're gonna like tickle them.
You're
It's like a
tickling 'em
chill
little
up the spine
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like, woo!
Yeah, I like that.
But at the end of the day, they notice you. They look you right in the eye, and you get that pleasure.
That's important to me.
Okay.
At the
I
end
like
of the day,
to be
eye
seen.
contact. Yeah.
You guys ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready
Yeah.
to go.
I want to hear why. I don't want to just hear who you want to do. I want to know why.
Would we ever withhold that
I
from
know,
you
I know.
legally?
Okay. So speaking of the first one, we're going to go with Robert Kardashian, Michael Avenatti, Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, wow.
My lawyer brethren.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately go ahead and slash Giuliani.
Same.
That's
This
correct.
is easy.
I know.
Yeah,
We start easy.
I'm gonna spook Kardashian. Get out of here. I'm scaring him out of Calabasas.
I would probably smash Kardashian
What?
and spook Avenatti.
No.
I don't know. I feel who Kris Jenner smashed him,
Yeah,
and look
she
at her
did.
now.
Get that
look at her now.
money.
Look at her now.
I'm gonna smash Michael Avenatti.
I love it.
He's a hottie. His name's Avenatti. I mean, he has jumped the.
He's terrible now.
Yeah, he's
looks
awful.
like a turgid penis.
But his eyes are so blue.
He does have kind eyes.
He was
They're
so
not kind.
He was fun for a while, but now that
Yeah.
he's like actually trying to do things. All right, let's not get into this.
Okay.
All right, next one.
But I would.
I mean, we all would. Flannery O'Connor, William Faulkner, Harper Lee.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wow, these are hard. Okay.
Okay, let's just do. Okay, so slash. Who you gonna kill?
I'm going to not Harper Lee.
I know.
But maybe I'm going to marry Flannery O'Connor.
You can't marry her. You gotta scare
This
somebody.
is a totally different.
Oh wait,
game.
wait.
Legally, this is a completely
sorry.
different-
Oh my God. Legally, I guess I'm going to spook Flannery O'Connor. Smash Hemingway. Right? I forgot. Was it even
Faulkner.
Hemingway? Faulkner? I
Faulkner.
can't.
Same
can't
thing.
remember.
Same
There are
thing.
too many writers. Oh my God.
So southern, so gothic.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Wait. I'm gonna actually hang on. Smash Faulkner.
Yeah.
Spook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smash Faulkner, spook Harper Lee, and then slash Flannery O'Connor. I guess just by process of elimination.
Exact same for me, except different. I'm going to scare my friend Flannery O'Connor.
Your dear friend.
Yeah. A good man is hard to find. Ain't that the truth,
Mm.
sister? Believe this, she wrote that.
I heard a rap person say, "A hard man is good to find once."
That's good.
Was that Harper
That's a good
Lee?
line.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill Harper Lee because her last book was not very good.
But yeah,
It was
I mean,
fine.
It was bad.
But
It was fine.
But
that's
she
what you
didn't
get
want
for
that out.
reading it. That's what you get for reading it.
She didn't want that out.
Here's what I didn't read it. And I'm gonna fuck William Faulkner. Smashville. Yeah.
I love those answers.
Yeah, he's cute.
They're both right. I'm gonna.
I went to
Yeah, we're all right all
Is
the
William
time.
Faulkner? Is that the Northern Alabama house?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been
I don't think
there.
so.
Mississippi.
That's Harper Lee.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Whatever.
All right, next up, Archer Farms, Morningstar Farms, Farmers Only.
What is Farmers Only?
The website.
It's a dating website.
Oh, okay.
It's just a brand with farm in it.
I know mine.
Do it.
I'm definitely gonna smash Archer Farms because I already think Archer Farms is sexy because it's like fun. Their chips are always good.
That's like the Target brand.
Yeah, it's
right? Okay.
Target's off-brand. The chips are always impeccable. It's like blue cheese and sage Pringles, but they're not Pringles. So I'm going to definitely have sex with that one. I'm going to kill Farmers Only. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to slash Farmers Only. And then I'm going to scare State Farm. What was the other one?
Farmers Only.
No.
Farmers Insurance.
Farmers Insurance.
Only.
State Farm.
State Farm.
State Farm is scared.
Oh, God.
Oh.
hate myself.
I'm just gonna smash all of the farmers. All of the farmers.
Fiend him.
Just all right. You should check out Farmers Only. All right, next up, Beadal Sassoon, Bobby Brown, Paul Mitchell.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant Bobby Brown, like.
I didn't
take
know.
it however you
Fuck to
want.
go.
This is up to you.
B-O-B-B-I Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
B.O.B.B. eyebrow.
I'm always forgetting
I'm
the third one.
going
Pert Plus? What was the third one?
Paul Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell. Okay, I'm going to spook Vidal Sassoon.
Yeah.
For sure, spooking Vidal
Who wouldn't?
Sassoon.
Who wouldn't?
I'm going to smash Bobby Brown. I guess just long time. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think
Just
that-
honestly, if
think
I'm
it's a
thinking about my
girl.
life.
Is it a girl? Lady?
Is it I didn't know Bobby Brown was a person. I knew Vidal Sassoon was a person.
I think,
I
they're
think
all
it's a
people.
female.
I think
I
it's
I-
a woman.
Who was the last one?
Paul Mitchell.
Paul
Mitchell.
Mitchell is getting slashed.
I think that I'm gonna smash Paul Mitchell because Paul Mitchell has like every hair school in the Southeast that like someone from Supercuts
Yep.
went to is Paul Mitchell hair school. And he has a fun pony. He has a fun ponytail.
I like the look of the Paul
I
Mitchell
do
bottles.
too.
I feel like is
it's an
very
accessible brand.
very much so.
I think Vidal Sassoon did the bob. I don't know if that'll change either of your answers, but
No, Vidal Sassoon did a lot of like fucked up architectural haircuts that are impractical for the modern woman.
that's true. I'll give you that.
I'm just kidding.
All right, we've got two more.
Okay.
Okay.
Francis Scott Key,
Okay.
Betsy Ross,
Ooh.
Davy Crockett.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna. Fuck. Okay. This one's really hard.
This is like a little bit of a mashup of holidays.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to, as a Tennessean, it's like I want to like spook Davy Crockett, I guess, and for solidarity.
What do you think would scare him?
A Mexican. Historically, that's
Yeah,
accurate,
it is.
and legally, that's accurate too.
Legally,
I think Brooks
yeah.
will
To
back
keep
me
it
up there.
That's not a moot point.
Betsy Ross. Honestly, the flag is kind of shit. I'm gonna slash her. The flag sucks.
I love the flag.
I do not like the flag at all. It is
Oh.
cumbersome. It is not symmetrical. It is.
Guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't like the flag. The
I'm
flag could be
going to
better.
file an injunction.
The flag is stupid.
Best
Oh my
flag is
God.
Japan. Japan has
Japan
the
is-
best flag.
Japan does indeed.
It's good flag.
Japan gives good flag.
I just like it because it's like what they are. It's like a rising sun.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking sun on a flag. I love it.
It's symmetrical as well.
Yeah. And Francis Scott Key though, sucks though, right?
Yeah,
Because
he
the Star
sucks as a
Spangled Banner
person.
like also. Oh, okay, then slash him, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
he sucked as a person.
I'm going to do. Okay,
Allegedly.
Here's me.
Allegedly. Because he's going to sue us.
gonna go
Daughters
to
of the American Anthem Writers. I'm going to definitely fuck Davy Crockett. Or what a smash. I'm going to smash Davy Crockett because I'm from Crockett, Texas.
Oh.
Which is named after
Davy Crockett.
King of the Wild
And
Frontier.
everyone in my high school fucks in the Davy Crockett Park, City Park, named after him. And so I'm going to have to pour one out for Davy
I respect that.
in the park because I do just ambiently associate him with blowjobs.
I ambiently associate Davy Crockett with blowjobs.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I'm gonna slash Betsy Ross too because the flag is shit, and I'm gonna scare Francis Scott Key because he's mean.
Yep. All right. I like that. That I'll accept it.
Cool.
So we're gonna end with three like modern queer icons that I love. All right.
Okay.
Gigi Gorgeous.
Ooh.
Troye Sivan.
I don't know any of these.
Haley Kiyoko.
Haley Kyoko's the singer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go based on their names.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
You go first since you don't know any
I
of
don't know
them.
who
I had
any-
to write them down.
So just based on their names, Gigi Gorgeous is a really good name. Smash. Troye Sivan slash, because that's a bad name. And then the only one I know is Haley Kiyoko, so I'll spook her so she can look at me in the face.
She loves a good spook.
I'm gonna go with the same exact thing as well.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm
I love Gigi. So
Is this a drag race?
Gigi is actually a trans YouTube
Yeah, she's
star.
a trans
Okay.
YouTube star. Like she got known for her like makeup tips.
Kind
Is she the only non-racist YouTube makeup artist?
Oh God, I don't think there's any racism. Oh God, I should have checked for that. No, I don't think
know.
there is. There isn't.
Okay.
Any, as far
Gigi's
as I know.
not.
Not problematic at all. The most problematic thing is Jamie and I once watched a video where
She did blackface.
no,
No.
her dog got
She's
raped.
not Billy Crystal. She did a very serious video where she talks about how her dog got raped at daycare.
at a doggy daycare.
And she's like, I didn't know what to do. I was really freaked out. And it was like really great. And so that's probably the most problematic thing. The best thing is that she is dating a Getty and they're engaged. So she's dating Nat Getty, who is, I don't know how, like a mom, like doesn't do anything. Nat Getty's
Just
like,
got so much money.
Getty, like the Getty Museum?
Yeah,
Getty?
like
Okay,
Getty.
wow.
Like
okay.
the international.
Wow.
They all of them have this accent from some country. You're
Yeah.
like, what is this?
and they got engaged at Versailles.
Or something. It was just
Yeah.
And just looking at them on Instagram is hilarious.
It's great. It's one of my favorite things. Troye Sivan, oh, whatever.
Is that also a singer?
He's a singer too.
He's a YouTuber.
He's maybe 12. I don't know.
came
He's
from
real
YouTube.
young. He's great though.
Okay.
Haley Kiyoko, probably also from YouTube.
She's great. They're all great.
I've heard
great.
her songs, at least. I've
Yeah.
heard like multiple of her songs.
They're fine.
Well, thanks guys for playing the game.
That was a
I
fun
just think
game.
that-
I love it.
Thank you for legally letting us.
Yeah, it's
Have
just
fun.
something that we all love. Thank you.
It's important to honor the law.
Okay, so moving on, keeping in the Halloween theme, big story this week. Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's back.
Back, baby.
She better never.
Better than ever.
Halloween, I don't know, Halloween.
Halloween is the movie.
Halloween-
You've seen it 24 times in 24 different iterations.
I have zero interest
2.0.
in seeing this new one, but other people do.
I like that all of the ads are all Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what you want from Halloween, bitch? You want fucking Jamie Lee Curtis. And here she is.
She is so sexy. She's what? Like in her late 50s, early 60s?
60s. I mean, old enough to need the yogurt.
I was going to say she's just like slamming yogurt. Her breasts are phenomenal. She wore like
Yeah.
this low cut thing to the premiere and she just had beautiful jack-o'-lantern breasts.
True Lies body.
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks so good.
That's a good movie.
Also, I was going to say she even looked good. Do you remember like when they rebooted it in 98?
That was like the Halloween 2.0.
H2O.
H2O.
Why
That's
did
it.
they
Josh
call it
Hartnett.
that? Why did they call it H2O?
H2O.
We get it.
Because
It's
it
the
was
20th
20,
anniversary,
yeah.
but like, was it just underwater or something?
They swam
Because it was like Halloween starts with the letter H.
Mm-hmm.
and then it was 20.
And H2O is
Set
water.
entirely in a chemistry class.
It might have been.
It was actually, it was a,
I'm named after her. Also,
oh, I didn't, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. That's really good.
it is. My dad's name is James as well.
Okay, so then, all right. Yeah, I don't like Halloween movies or slasher movies or like spooky
Yeah.
movies or violent movies or gory movies. I can't watch like many of them, but you know what I can watch
What?
over and over again? Interview with a motherfucking Vampire.
Yes, ma'am.
Interview
Yes,
with the
ma'am.
Vampire, the greatest film of all time.
It's the best film that's been made. I watched it on an airplane earlier this year. You haven't lived until you've seen Lestat on a small screen with someone's like hair.
It is Tom Cruise's best work.
Yes, it
Tom
truly
Cruise is a fucking delight
He's so
in that
funny
movie.
in it.
He's so funny. He's so good.
Yes.
He's so campy. He knows what he's doing.
Yes.
He knows what kind of movie it is. Brad Pitt's over here being a little white.
being a bitch. Do you know he tried to get out of that film?
Brad Pitt did.
Okay, so I read this week, not even in preparation for this. This is just another thing. Brad Pitt went to the director of that movie and said how much to leave, and because he hated it so much. He hated his character. He thought his character was weak and dumb.
Because Louis
he
sucks.
sucks.
Louis sucks.
And he went to the director, and the director was like $40 million.
Wait, is that a real number?
That is real, $40 million.
Wow, to buy
And-
himself at 94, he can't afford that.
No.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Guess I'm in an interview with a vampire." Yeah.
I remember-
Kirsten Dunst.
I remember seeing it and then just thinking they all look dirty.
Yeah.
But like I didn't really understand. I was way too young to really get
Yeah.
any kind of like humor or fun out of it.
Right.
What's
I
interesting
just
about
got scared.
Christian Slater is in it.
Christian-
And it's like, that's funny to even think about.
I know. Well, now Christian Slater is Mr. Robot.
He is.
for me. One of my favorite characters in Interview with the Vampire is Antonio Banderas as the vampire Armand.
Armand, yes, they go all the way to Europe to meet Armand because it's like...
Because he's too sexy.
Also, here's the thing about all the vampires that Interview the Vampire. It's like they're really complaining about living forever, but none of them are more than like 400 or 500 years old.
And
It's
they're
like
all beautiful.
And they're barely doing anything.
It's like not hard, and you don't care about killing people, so I don't see what the problem is.
And they're rich.
You
They
can
have
like
nice
live in
things.
Paris.
I know.
But the vampire Armand, he looks like Patricia Heaton or something. Like they like make him out. They talk about it and they make him out. They're like, and then we saw the most exquisite animal we've ever seen, and we approached him, and then you meet him, and it's just like
He's running his weird like vampire theater.
It's like Rita Moreno. It's like he's like very like he has terrible hair. His clothes are so bad. He's got really bad like tipped nail. I don't know, just.
I like
bad nails.
I like when they have to like eat the rats.
Yeah.
It's like, I have to live. I have to eat a rat. That's Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Oh,
And
God.
when
Get over it.
They
Despite
they had 400 years. They couldn't figure out one better thing to do than rats.
right, exactly.
there are
Deer.
rabbits. There
Yeah.
are buffalo.
Right.
Go to the west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's still the 1700s.
Or like
There's fucking millions of buffalo for you to eat, Brad Pitt.
Delicious pig in town.
Humans do this all the time, so I don't
We-
see what the vampires having a problem with.
Exactly.
Yeah, Interview with Vampires, fantastic. So speaking of, I did some Twitter polls earlier on my Twitter, and I asked this very question, and I would like to ask it of you as well. Out of these 4 vampires, who is the sexiest? We have Gary Oldman as Dracula,
Okay.
Kiefer Sutherland in Lost Boys, a little bit of 80s bad boy, Tom Cruise as Lestat,
Yeah.
and Spike from Buffy.
Oh, this is legit hard.
I know.
Tom Cruise is really, really good as Lestat. And I can't even deny that Tom Cruise is very handsome and sexy as Lestat.
Right.
I think, like within the
looks
realm of the
good.
movie. Like he looks really, he's good
That-
as a blonde, I feel.
I wish that they had made that movie today because they would have let them kiss. Like, and
without
be
a doubt.
erotic.
Oh my God. Within the first 5 minutes.
Yes,
Like,
and I would have liked. Like, if
they
that
didn't even do that in Queen of the Damned.
No, but if that movie was even on like the CW, they would have let them.
Not even let them. They would have made them.
Made
Yeah.
There would
them
have been like.
at least like a nipple pin.
Yeah.
Something. Okay, so Gary Oldman as Dracula, Kiefer Sutherland in Lost Boys, Tom Cruise as Lestat, or Spike from Buffy.
I do think, you know what? I'm going to say Gary Oldman as Dracula based on the one scene when he takes Winona Ryder out on that really good date.
Oh, see, I was gonna say Gary Oldman as Dracula when he turns into the only sexy wolf character in TV and has sex with Sadie Frost
In the garden.
on the on
Yeah.
the gravestone.
Y'all have the same answer, but for totally different reasons. I love it.
And
That's
it reveals our
interesting.
personalities.
It says a lot about friends.
we're like a yin yang.
I want to be treated to like fancy dinners by a fucking idiot in a top hat who says weird, vague, personal things to me and like pulls diamonds out of my eyeball.
It has
like,
weird Rihanna sunglasses.
It's weird, like Rihanna and Rihanna on vacation
Matrix.
sunglasses, plus a Willy Wonka top hat. I'm like,
On a fucking
yes.
jet ski.
His hair
She wants
looks
to go on a steampunk date.
I do with a vampire
And Jamie wants to smush a wolf.
in a cemetery.
I want to have sex with a wolf vampire hybrid on a grave. I'm Megan Barry. That's the mayor.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's still her screen name.
So you'll be happy to know Gary Oldman as Dracula was the winner of
that's
the
really.
poll.
I'm glad of that. That's surprising.
Narrowly. And 14 votes. So actually a fairly good sample size.
That's good. That's good.
Spike was next.
Yeah, that would be mine.
Followed closely by Tom Cruise, and last was Kiefer. All right. Next one. This is fun. Out of this quadruplet,
The quads.
this quad, let me know. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Frankenstein's monster. Yes, I did it right. Classic werewolf. American werewolf.
Oh, American Werewolf. I'm gonna have to. I'm like American Werewolf. I'm not even gonna have to like ruminate over it.
Now, I will say Creature from the Black Lagoon. Think about Shape of Water.
I don't need to. American Werewolf.
Totally
I don't
different
want to
movie.
fuck a fish. Like this is very easy.
Brooks?
Yeah, I do not want to fuck a fish.
Why?
I just don't. Don't make me fuck a fish.
No one can make you
I
do
would say
anything.
traditional werewolf.
Ooh.
Trad wolf.
Yeah.
Trad wolf.
Trad wolf. 1-800-TRAD wolf.
1-800 Trad wolf.
Hashtag Trad wolf. So the winner, and also my answer is American Werewolf, based on the movie American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
American Werewolf in Paris. The actor's name, what was his name? Tom Naughton, I think, or
Did just the two of y'all
one-
vote?
no. This had
understood.
18.
The
votes.
second one was like the dude from That Thing You Do. The American Werewolf in Paris one.
Yeah, with Julie Delpy. The first one was really hot, dude, and then I was like, God, he's so hot, and then I was like, oh, that looks like
The
most
scene
people I've
where he
dated.
turns into the werewolf is
it's great.
That's a
And Griffin
thing.
Dunn is in it, who I also have like a weird
God, I haven't seen
80s
this movie
crush
in like
on.
10 years, 15 years.
So American Werewolf won. Second was Creature from the Black Lagoon.
God.
Third was Classic Werewolf.
Okay, thanks,
So
guys.
You've got some,
Shouts out to my 2 people that voted for that.
and maybe half of a person voted for Frankenstein's monster, which is
Frankenstein's monster is not.
That is not something
What
that-
needs to scare you about Frankenstein's monster is what needs to scare all of us in ourselves.
whoa. I was gonna say that one's least likely to have sex.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he's like doesn't even know where he is.
Fall apart.
He's scared of fire.
Did Frankenstein
You can't
give him
light
a
a
dick?
candle.
Yeah.
You can't light a candle.
Doesn't he like run away to the Arctic or something at the end of the story? Like
He does.
It's all so depressing. It's
Which-
like everything about Frankenstein is like way sad
Way
instead
sad.
of way scary.
Written by goth teen Mary
goth
Shelley.
teen Mary Shelley. Yes,
Sexiest goth teen.
daughter of Mary Wollstonecraft.
Bringing it back home. We've got one last quiz.
Okay.
This one, I got a little creative. It's all ladies,
Oh.
sort of. Sexiest movie monster quiz number 3. The alien queen from the movie Aliens.
Okay.
Borg queen from Star Trek.
Ooh, okay.
Bride of Frankenstein. And the girl gremlin from Gremlins.
I mean, Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, I'm with the Alien Queen. It's like two in one. If you get bored with one of them, you have when the mouth opens and the other one comes out, you're little friends. It's almost a threesome.
I will say that little mouth could have a fun time.
I just feel like Bride of Frankenstein, like she didn't do much, but you know what she did? She's got an
screams.
iconic look.
She's
got an iconic look. She doesn't do it, but she looks
She looks
amazing.
good. She has beautiful lips, very symmetrical face.
I like her eyes get really big.
Here's mine. I'm going with girl gremlin from Gremlins. She is
I don't know.
Is it a gremlin with a bow?
And makeup.
no.
I haven't seen Gremlin. I saw Gremlin when I was like
sexy.
6.
Girl gremlin. She looks
Okay.
like she's like kind of. She's got like a Nicki Minaj vibe.
I was gonna say she looks like
character from
that looks
Shusha.
like a picture of Nicki. That's like a Nicki Minaj outfit. Like
It's
it really
so
is.
cute. Like, and that is no shade on Nicki. That is all praise from me.
So what do you think? Do you think murderers are sexy?
They can be.
Like Norman Bates,
Oh,
Yes,
fictional
Norman-
murderers.
fictional
Are a lot-
murderers.
I think fictional murderers are a lot sexier than real ones.
I
I would say
agree.
the entire podcast industry is based on sad women thinking murderers are sexy. Like, we should just do
Yeah.
a podcast about.
There would be no stamps.com.
Okay, so sexy murderers. I do kind of think they're sexy.
Yeah.
So Norman Bates.
Norman Bates is like physically very handsome, very symmetrical face. I think he's a natty dresser too. I like that kind of sort of like low key casual, but also you could,
but
like,
also murder.
but also murder.
I also, the only thing I don't like about him is
Barely murders.
his relationship with his mom is
I mean,
bit
it's so
little much. It's a
little,
little much.
we've all got our shit. you know?
I just wish in Psycho he'd just kiss that lady a little bit.
But when I'm in the shower, I want privacy. Like that's me time.
Do you think Vince Vaughn is sexy when he's Norman
No,
Bates?
I don't. Because that
Okay.
was like, I will say that was like peak Vince Vaughn if he was going to be a sex symbol, like being
This was
sexy.
what, like 98?
Yeah, him
Yeah.
and Hesh.
right.
I forgot about
That's
that.
right.
Is that before or after she showed up on that person's porch?
Oh my God,
Before.
Celestia.
I think
I
before.
remember the angel that she said she was. Yeah, I think it was before. It was
Yeah, because this was 98 and Celestia. I would feel like I was in late high school during that era.
During the Celestia
I was
period?
at Walmart
Yeah.
when I found out about Celestia.
Attention, Walmart shoppers.
And Hesh has gone off the deep end.
Someone's just like reading a People magazine.
Honestly, that would
At the
be
Crockett Walmart.
while someone's getting their dick sucked in the park.
I'm going to Texas.
I'm going to Walmart. Yeah, no, I love that. Who else? Who else is a sexy murderer? Who we got?
I like the Silence of the Lambs guy.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo
Hannibal Lecter.
Bill.
No, well, actually, there are two of them, I guess. Yeah. Buffalo Bill is a 10. But, Chianti.
Chianti.
Why can't I think of his name?
Chianti
Anthony
Jones.
Hopkins.
Chianti
Hopkins.
Jones. No, in the script, he's originally known as Chianti Jones.
Legally.
I like the part. I like in the part where in Silence of the Lambs they take him to Tennessee, they take him to Memphis, and then they just put him in a fucking ballroom.
Yeah.
In a cage.
In an empty ballroom with 2 guards.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love that movie.
Mr. Lecter.
Buffalo Bill, though, I don't know why he wanted to get rid of that body that he had.
Exactly.
He's cut.
And just that's the first tuck I ever saw. And
it was impeccable.
It was
iconic. It's a moment.
iconic.
Iconic tag.
It is, though. Goodbye Horses.
Yeah. That leads me to one of my favorite murderers in cinema, which is from the movie, speaking of Vince Vaughn, The Cell.
Oh.
Do you remember that one?
I did.
I loved The Cell.
I just saw it once.
It had Jennifer Lopez. And
It looked
was
like a
very,
music
like, art.
video,
It
right?
did.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Very capital A art, like
the movie
aesthetic.
had no plot. It was by the same guy that did. I forgot what the movie was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it was Vincent D'Onofrio, basically playing like a trippy cartoon version of his character in Full Metal Jacket. Like he's just a weird. Anyway, I don't have anything good to
remember
say.
the plot. Isn't it like an Inception thing where it's like he's a murderer and she goes in his brain?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Dr. Jennifer Lopez.
And like a cop.
And she's
Like,
dressed.
she's Dr. Policeman.
And she's dressed like Gary Oldman from Dracula in the like sinew butt suit. Do you remember that?
She's dressed like fucking Ariana Grande. Doesn't she have like an Ariana Grande high
She
pony
does.
at one point?
I just
in
remember
this?
she like has to pinch her thumb and then she's like, that's how I get out of the brain. But then she gets trapped. She goes too far. Love
Lesson number 1, guys. If you are in someone's brain, do not go any deeper.
Have a bigger plan than just pinching your thumb.
Bring a top.
Like a string or something that you can at least
Some
follow out.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'd bring like a little megaphone or something like, help me.
Help me, wake up.
Yeah.
One of my favorite sort of murderers.
Oh, I got one.
Is Christopher Walken from A View to a Kill. It's like a James Bond movie.
I love that's a good
And
one. Isn't Grace Jones?
Grace Jones is in it, and the two of them are. I was like 10 years old watching this 40-year-old movie. The
That's
two of
very
them
good.
are so sexy
I
and
agree.
so insane together. And
I
it's
agree.
like one of my favorite.
I completely agree. That's really
View to a
good.
kill.
That's
The best
theme.
song. It's the best theme song.
She just nailed it. Yep, that's it. No,
Yeah.
it's just such a. It's a classic, and then, however, it's one of those things that if you watch today is one of the absolute worst movies I've ever seen.
It's not.
But
It's
it
not
is-
a good movie, but
it's just so. It's just
Christopher
fun.
Walken is really sexy in
He
that,
is
though.
sexy.
Yeah.
You know, he may be a real murderer. Allegedly.
No. It was not him.
It wasn't.
It wasn't him. He was passed out. Everyone knows this.
Allegedly.
Wink, wink.
Robert did it.
What? De Niro. New rumor.
We're talking-
breaking tonight.
Obviously, we're talking
Attention,
about the
Wal-mart
murder of
shopper.
Natalie Wood.
These are jokes. Everyone.
Obviously, we're talking about the 1980 murder of actress Natalie Wood. Christopher Walken was
Attention,
there. He
Wal-mart
didn't do it.
shoppers. Chuck Woolery has murdered Natalie Wood.
You cannot. Do not bring Chuck Woolery into this. He's very litigious.
I'm going to round it out by talking about my favorite murderer.
Yes.
Not my favorite murderer, but my favorite murderer, Skeet Ulrich in Scream. Mainly just because when we or I talk about erotic fan fiction, some of the best is Riverdale. He's a hot dad in Riverdale.
That's very true. He's a gangster.
He's a hot gangster dad.
His son is hot.
Does not, as they say, smash on the show often.
Does he spook?
But
Oh, does he ever? Oh.
he'll spook up on a cooch.
He will do it. Do not.
Forsyth? Oh, yeah. Watch it. All right? Watch it.
You know his proper first name.
I know the full birth name of every
F.P.
fucking
Jones
Archie
II.
character. Every
Yeah.
single character in the Riverdale universe. I know their full name and story.
So I'm crushing on Skeet. I'm
That's good.
Skeet.
Skeet is...
Oh, Skeet.
And you know what? I remember when Skeet was coming out, it's like, who's this guy think he is? He's not
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, but now look at him.
When he is
And
in
look
that
at Johnny Depp now.
Exactly.
when he is in that white t-shirt, okay, there's a scene part in Scream where he's like on the ground and he's covered in all the fake corn syrup blood and he licks his fingers. And I like 14-year-old me has it's like Matthew Lillard's like and then Skeet Ulrich is like I'm licking
You know who I
corn
had a
syrup
crush
off my
on in that
hand.
movie, and it's so embarrassing, but it's too late.
Jamie Kennedy.
I fucking love Jamie Kennedy. I had such a crush on
I had
Jamie
a crush
Kennedy.
on you know who Jamie Kennedy's really hot in? Fucking Romeo and Juliet.
Yes! Oh my god, everyone is
hair.
really hot in Romeo.
Everyone.
Speaking
Jamie
of
did a great job there.
murders, yeah. I just want to watch that movie now.
Let's
That's
just
really good.
hey guys, let's just pack it
Take
up.
a break. I
Are
need
there
a
any
cigarette.
other spooks and ghouls and ghosts and goblins or
You know, I feel like
werewolves?
yeah, some werewolf. I mean, I was gonna say I've already touched on the sexiest werewolf, which is the vampire werewolf.
Well, guys, I have good news.
What?
Y'all have your first sponsor.
What? We have sponsors?
Is it a werewolf?
Yeah,
Tell us.
It's a spooky sponsor.
Ooh. Do we need to do an ad?
Yeah, we're going to do an ad. Jamie, you have it in front of you.
Okay, let me. All right. Okay. Let's look. What is this? Ad. Spawn. Hashtag spawn.
Ad.
Werewolf attacks are on the rise in the continental United States to the tune of 40% more attacks. Don't you want to live in a country where your son and or daughter is able to run freely outside and into the night during the harvest and or full moons? Introducing Wolf Away, military-grade werewolf mace with butane. Save 50% on your next order. Please visit http://hotminute.com/werewolf-maiming. Use code HOTMACE during checkout at http://wolfaway.biz.
Wolfaway.biz.
Yeah, you got your ad rates are cheap.
Wolfaway.biz. Wow. That's certainly a project I'm going to look into. You know?
Let's see what's next here. Well, I feel like, you know what we haven't talked about?
Oh, there's something you wanted to talk. There's a person you wanted to talk about.
There's a person that I want you to talk about.
And there's a person I want you to talk about because I'm going to start though, because I'm honestly genuinely a little bit confounded by this because you texted Rob Zombie. And I just kind of want you to explain.
Okay. So I was sitting today preparing for tonight and thinking about, who's spooky now? Who's doing spooky stuff? Rob Zombie is a prolific spooky force.
He's the spook master.
He's a spook master 2000.
Yeah.
You could say he's a power man. That'd be his brother Spider.
Yeah.
His brother Spider. So I got to Googling about Rob Zombie and I fell in love.
Oh, that's wonthought.
I've always thought he was a little cute. He's got that long hair. He's got that long beard. I'm not even really that into his music. I don't really care that much at all.
I like Dragula.
I love Dracula.
That's the only song because I know.
More Human Than Human.
Yeah, I do know that one.
Those are the only two I know. Dracula's good as I'm going to listen to Dragula on the way home.
Was that his?
Through the witches and burn, through the witches and burn, through the back of my Dragula.
Was that his attempt at pop? Was that his
Yes.
And it worked. And he fucking nailed it.
So listen to what I learned today. This is why I will have sex with Rob Zombie. I won't. His parents were actual carnies.
That explains a lot.
A lot.
That explains a lot.
They left the carnival after a horrible incident of gun violence at the carnival where they were fighting over rides or something. And so he just remembers a hail of bullets at the carnival and all the carnies fled.
That's sad.
And
Wait, the customers were fighting or the carnies were fighting?
I think it was a carny fight. I think it was after hours. One of his first girlfriends was a PA on Pee-wee's Playhouse. And then they started the band White Zombie. And she was in it, apparently. I also wrote, he's a freak, but he seems nice. Like,
I don't think of...
I bet he would do some stuff. He would do some stuff with you. I bet there would be nothing that you could present to Rob Zombie where he wouldn't be like, okay.
He doesn't seem... Yeah, of all of
Like
the sort of like the
Like-
metally sort of hard
Yeah.
rock sort of like all edgy sort of people. It's like there's nothing that I can think of that he's said or done that's like pissed me off.
No.
Yeah.
He's never made me mad.
Yeah.
He's only made me glad.
He's made you happy.
He's made me happy.
Thanks, Robert.
He's got great natural highlights in his hair. If you Google images of him, amazing balayage before balayage was a thing.
He's got to be in his 50s now.
He was born in like 1965.
Okay.
He's a vegan. He doesn't eat.
That's why he looks.
He
So
I was
doesn't
going to
eat
say that. Yeah,
cheese.
yeah.
Doesn't eat cheese. He doesn't really drink or do drugs, so he looks great. He then later married his wife, Sherry Moon Zombie, and he puts her in every movie that he does. And so I wrote, he clearly loves his wife because she's not a very good actress, and he's really tried to make her happen. And I think it's sweet.
That's wonderful.
I think it's
That's
sweet.
lovely.
Does she really have Zombie as her last name?
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I presume. I mean, like, that's her professional name. Their last name's probably like
It's Cummings. I just looked it up.
Cummings, which, hey, sign me up. Me too.
I bet she is.
Me too, Rob. Dragula. Me to bed.
Don't. I hate myself so much.
No, it's good.
So, Ashley.
Yes, Jamie.
I put a call to action out last week for like people to submit stuff, and a lot of the people we've already talked about, like the Addams Family. Someone said Edward Scissorhands, problematic. Don't want to even go there because I don't want to talk about Johnny Depp.
But talking about Winona Ryder a lot today.
Yeah,
She's been in a lot of the movies that we discussed.
because she's a spooky babe.
Yeah.
But someone that I think, when I think of spooky, when I think of indelible mark on the spooky community,
The Halloween icon.
from camp to true terror in fantasy, I think of this actor, and his name is
Tim
Curry.
Tim Curry. He's done it all. Sexy Halloween
Yeah.
with Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It
Terrifying Halloween.
Terrifying.
Halloween.
There
with
is
the
no
creepy, scary as shit.
There's no way
Scary
that Skarsgård
as hell.
kid is scarier.
No, the
CGI.
Skarsgård is too good looking.
He's too good looking.
He's too good looking.
But
the
Tim
CGI.
Curry is fucking sexy.
We were talking too about Legend. I've never seen Legend.
I've never seen Legend either, but he
he's the
plays literally like
devil.
Satan, and he's got abs for days, and he looks great.
I definitely had some sort of like confusing sexual thoughts. Tim Curry is personally responsible for at least like 50,000 genderqueer youth. like, in my opinion.
That's true.
I'm raising my hand.
And I
Yeah.
and I love it.
Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, he's just.
He's
I don't know how I feel about Rocky Horror. Like, so
mean-
much, it's like, it's not for me. It's not my thing.
Go see it in a theater with a bunch of people.
Yeah,
That sounds
Yes.
fun. I do like musicals, and I do honestly the best
Have you
song in
never
that movie.
been to a Rocky Horror?
I've never.
That
I've
will
only seen it on
change-
VH1.
That will change your
used-
whole perspective.
I used to be like you. And then I went to see
Okay.
it with a bunch of people that like know all the
Yeah.
callbacks, or I don't even know.
That
what
would
they're
be
called.
super fun.
Oh, it's so fun.
I really like Meatloaf's song in that movie.
Meatloaf
Hot
is
Patootie.
so fucking good. Hey.
Hot Patootie. Bless
It's so
my soul.
good.
I like that. Tim Curry was scary in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Yes.
He was so good. That's what he'll always be the Home Alone guy to me.
Cheese pizza.
You know what I always think of?
What?
Clue, which is not
Clue
scary at
is
all.
so good, but there's a lot of murders in it.
So much murder.
So much murder.
My favorite thing as a kid was, I am your singing telegram, and then the person would just get shot in the face. I did that like every day. Every day. It was like super creepy.
I
but-
liked it when I watched that movie for the first time as an adult and not an 11-year-old, and I got the red herring joke because I didn't get it when I was like a kid.
Ooh. The person, and I won't say their name, that submitted him as Lord of Darkness. This just in. This has never happened on the show. Live message on Instagram. I loved Tom Cruise and the Lord of Darkness as a moody teen. She had the tingles for them. So like Tom Cruise in Legend. I haven't seen the film either. Or I think I saw it when I was little. But it's like Tom Cruise, Mia Sara, who is such a babe.
That's Ferris Bueller's girlfriend. Yeah.
Who's
Okay.
like I don't know how I have not seen this movie, and I don't know how I haven't like just.
It is on either Amazon or
Yeah.
Netflix or Hulu because I saw it recently and I'm
gonna
going
watch
to
it.
watch it now.
I'm gonna watch it when I
Okay.
get. We should watch
We'll
it and
watch it and
review
discuss, yeah.
All right. Brooks,
Is that legally allowed?
I think so. I think y'all should do like a thing. Y'all should make a Rocky Horror style like live callback script to that movie.
okay to Legend?
Okay. I think that sounds
Or
plausible.
Clue.
Yeah. That would be so much work.
Let's do it to like, I don't know, like There Will Be Blood.
An American Tale, Fievel Goes West.
It does seem like a lot of work for a movie. Just do like a music video.
The movie-
Do it to Dragula.
Okay, that we can do. That I promise that we will like think about doing.
Dracula. All right, let's get in the bag.
Let's get some bag.
All right.
We have
Brooks, will you do us the honors? So
I'll start us.
brown bag is tonight normal bag.
Yes.
So we're gonna do.
We have a spooky bag.
So we have spooky bag and we have normie bag. So we're gonna do one normie.
Net neutrality is the first thing I pulled out.
Oh. I mean,
mean-
I'm for the net neutrality. I'm not smart.
No, it's the hottest thing. It's
okay,
so hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. Yeah, I just hope to God it sticks around.
I just don't want those like providers to, throttle my data.
Honestly, I do. Net neutrality, hot.
Sure. Yeah.
It's hot.
Hot.
Bigfoot.
Stinky.
Not hot. Or Yeti.
The voice of Black Phillip in The Witch.
I never saw The Witch, but I know Black Phillip is the devil and a goat, so I'm going to say hot.
Hot. Yeah. Wait, no. We gotta do normie spooky. I made up this arbitrary
Are you
rule.
saying that the devil goat isn't normie?
Adam Scott.
Oh, super hot.
So hot.
So hot.
Super hot. Attainable hot. Like
Can I tell you Adam Scott? Do you know what's the hottest thing about Adam Scott? Did you ever watch the HBO show about like infidelity and therapy? It's
all of them?
Yeah, no.
Divorce?
No,
the therapy show?
No, it's called like When Will I Love You or something like that. Basically, watch it if you want to see Adam Scott in a really serious role where he gets masturbated by his wife and ejaculates on TV. It's a fake pee-pee.
Is it Catherine Hahn?
I don't know.
I just imagine him just in all kinds of movies with her. They just, they seem like friends.
No, it's like this really like sad, serious show. And I remember like I watched all of it and was like, this is dumb. And then I got to that and I was like, Adam Scott. Party Down's one of the best shows of all time.
Oh,
Party
agreed.
Down.
So good.
That's where I fell in love with that guy.
Yeah.
All right. Now, are we doing spooky or real one right now?
Do Spook.
Reba from Tremors.
Ooh.
I never saw Tremors.
Tremors is a great film. I love Reba McEntire.
I was going to just pretend you said Reba McEntire and talk about Reba McEntire.
Because Reba McEntire is in Tremors. That's who.
Wait, really?
About. Yeah.
Oh, literally
It's
okay.
literally Michael Gross and Reba McEntire.
Seriously?
And
I'll be damned.
alien Trimmer. She's like, oh, hi guys, we gotta get this critter out of the dirt. I was reminded of her. I went to the Country Music Hall of Fame with some guests, out of town guests. And my favorite thing of all time is she's in a Fritos commercial.
I know what I like.
And I like Fritos.
I love it.
It's so good.
I used to work in the Country Music Hall of Fame. Is it the same video? Because I worked there like 12 years ago, and it's
She goes, well, hi, sir, I'm Reba McEntire.
yeah.
And he's like, ma'am, I don't know who you are. That was pretty good, but you're no Reba. And he gives her a bunch of Fritos.
It's so good.
And then
Fritos Texas Grill.
Yeah, Fritos Texas Grill.
I fucking am very familiar with this commercial. I watched it 80,000 times.
I know what I like, and I like Fritos.
All right. Viago the Vampire. That's from What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, yeah. I think everyone in What We Do in the Shadows is super hot. It's almost like not even worth talking about because the hottest vampire in that? And I started following this guy online as the one that loses his teeth.
This is the comedy movie?
Yeah, this is the
Again, I didn't see that.
It's very, very funny.
I watched the shows that guy has been on.
Oh, his name's Corey Maurer, I think. He is so attractive. He's like covered in tattoos. He's very attractive. Obviously, Jermaine Clement's in it, and I've had a crush on him.
Do you think
for
vampires
years.
can get tattoos after they're already vampires?
Ooh, they just heal immediately.
Yeah.
If I were a vampire and my skin healed immediately, I would get
tattoos all the time.
dumbest fucking tattoo a day. Like I know what I like, and I like Fritos.
Titty. I know what I like. I like Fritos.
And I like titties.
Just on your forehead. All right. Pete Yorn, circa 1995.
Ooh, that's a good one.
95.
Pete Yorn used to be all face, all beauty. Yes.
I never watched that movie.
All right.
Okay,
I know
let's
who
do
Pete
one.
Yorn
Let's
is,
do
yeah.
one more.
All right.
Do one more spook, one more normal.
One more spook. Here we go. This is from the spook bag now. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Best. Yeah, amazing.
She's
Love.
the
Love.
sexy. The whole
Sarah
show.
Michelle, Spock, Sarah Michelle,
Spike, Angel, Cordelia,
Xander,
Xander.
Willow.
Oh God, Xander.
All of them.
I had
All
the
of
biggest
them.
crush on Xander.
Yeah, I mean, he was the best.
He was so good. I had a crush on Giles.
Of course, who didn't have a crush
I was
on
like,
Giles?
I want to go to the library and check out a book.
I would love just once in my life to meet a fucking hot librarian man.
Ugh,
like,
seriously.
there's plenty of beautiful librarians in the world, but like a nice man who wears cardigans
Loves
and knows
Taster's
magic.
Choice. Remember the Taster's Choice man?
All right, here's the final one.
Whoops.
We had a spill.
Spilled a Grand Raspberry LaCroix. All right, this is a great way to end the show. Brian McKnight, that's the name I pulled out.
1. He's like a
dream come true. 2. Just wanna spook my boo. 3. Because it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4.
Repeat steps 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
right.
man.
And then there's more numbers.
All right. Follow us at Hot Minute on Twitter. You can get us on Spotify. You can
Yes.
text us 240-823-4688. Thank you to our lawyer, Brooks.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for
Thanks for
theme
playing my
song.
games.
Thanks for our new sponsor, Wolf Away.
Thank you to that spooky bag. Thank you to Miss Shelby and Leeann.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a good night.
Amen.
Oh.
Ghosts.
Was that
Through the witches and burn.
through the witches and burn, turn them back to my Dracula? Was that his attempt at pop? Was that his like?